So, we just got out of the gym, man. It was a good workout, man. It was a really great workout, actually. I really needed that. But it posed a question. Something interesting happened. I saw this beautiful girl in there, and she happened to be married. But it made me think. It started to open my brain to some other stuff, and I saw something recently where it was almost like a setup. Like this girl, and T, tell me if you heard about this or seen this, man. But it was like this girl. She was working out at the gym. She started dressing, but and filming herself, like most people, like a lot of people do. You thinking maybe she filming her gains and shit, and she's taking her top off, literally by the dumbbells, where everybody is generally at, and let's just be real, usually men, right?
That bitch wanted some attention. Keep going.
Yeah, right. So she's undressing, and then she gets mad when the people start to look at her and say, and they're not even saying nothing. The guy just kind of looks up. So she acts wild, and she gets upset, and she's like, "What are you? Can I help you?" And does this whole spiel, and it makes me wonder, because in that situation, I think she probably just wanted attention.
That bitch wanted a cock meat sandwich. Keep going.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I think she did, but at the same time, though, it does pose the real question: when is it appropriate to holler at somebody in the gym? Or is it appropriate to holler at somebody in the gym? I mean, here's the realistic thing. I'm a guy that likes to look at things from the whole penny, the front, the back, the side, all that shit, right? So let's say you really just wanted to go in there and work out, right? And the thing about it is, men, we don't know, because we look at, all right, let's just be real. A woman's body is her advertisement. The type of clothes that she wears enhance the advertisement or cloaks the advertisement, lessens the advertisement. There's some bodies you just ain't nothing you can do. You know what I mean? You're voluptuous or you're curvy or whatever. Your stuff is out there. But if you're, and here's the thin line. Here's the messed up part. Gym clothes are skimpy in nature, right?
Absolutely.
So it makes it hard to use that as a navigation of like, okay, now she's using her body for advertising, because she could literally be in there just working out.
That bitch wanted somebody to go balls deep.
I'm gonna keep going. So how do you know that bitch wants you to go balls deep or not? When is it appropriate to approach somebody, and how do you gauge that? And I started to think that maybe you really will never know. I think it's like every other situation in life where the woman determines whether or not your approach is creepy or not. It could be the same approach by two different guys, but the outcome would be two different things because of what she may like and what she may not like. And so does it tell you that something's wrong with what you're doing, or is it something wrong with the person that you're trying to do something to? And it gets real complicated. You see what I'm saying? Like, am I tripping? Like,
no.
You see what I'm saying? Like, on one hand, it's like, okay, if I just say, for example, I'm speaking to this lady in there that happened to be married. I say, hey, how you doing? She had a shirt that said something like meditate something, and I made a comment about it, and she smiled and I smiled, and you're thinking this is the time to kind of engage, right? You step a little forward, you kick a little game, you get a little go. She tells me she's married. Cool, got it, boom. And but in that situation, the same person, another person could have approached that situation, right, and got a different response. Maybe one of more disdain. Maybe she could have been even more like ill or something. You just never know, right? The outcome can be different for two different people. So how do you know when to do something? How do you know? Is it that you just have to shoot your shot and then take the risk of whatever outcome comes? Is that the reality of men? Is that the world that we live in? I think that's always been the world we live in, right? You always just kind of had to, do your thing.
Somebody should have slapped that stupid bitch. Yeah, that's what I think. Fuck it. Fuck being politically correct. Fuck all that shit. Nah,
hey,
fuck it.
We out here.
If you don't like the video, don't come to the channel.
We out here.
Somebody should have slapped that bitch. You got something to say, comment. And quite frankly, I don't give a fuck what you got to say.
That way.
That bitch needs to get slapped because she knew what she was doing.
That way.
It's one thing when, certain people really, it's our people who's really like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they really don't want no attention.
Yeah.
But bitch, you wanted some attention. Right. Shut the fuck up. I ain't trying to hear none of that shit.
Yeah.
And this video is not debatable too. Fuck it. I usually say it's debatable. Put your comments on it. We could discuss. No, it's not up for debatable. That bitch wanted some attention.
And what else?
And she got it.
What kind of sandwich she wanted?
Cock meat sandwich, extra mayo.
Extra mayo.
She wanted to go viral, which she did. She wanted attention,
Now,
which
that
she
part
did.
I totally 100% agree about.
She
It
did.
was a set the fuck up all the way. All the way it felt like.
Everything went good for her.
For her,
She
right.
wanted this shit to happen. Matter of
Right.
fact, it blew up 20 times as much as she thought it would. 100
Yeah,
times.
yeah.
This is what she wanted. Now the whole world get to see that bitch
But
body.
she didn't want it to be that way though. She wanted it to be on
Fuck
some
that
shit.
bitch. Nah, fuck it, man. Fuck it. I'm tired of this shit. That bitch wanted some attention. She wanted to get gang banged
Yeah.
in a Planet Fitness massage room. Right there on that bed. The massage bed, y'all know what I'm talking about, the black
the one
bed.
that-
She wanted niggas to take a number 33.
Yeah.
She wanted a mouthful. She wanted
Yeah.
to gargle on them balls. She wanted to throw that giraffe neck, that rooster neck,
Hey,
that rhino
hey,
saliva.
to keep it real, that bitch could have got it though. She could have got it though. You know what I'm saying?
Tired of this shit, man.
Yeah, but it's crazy though. That's the world we live in though, where it gets that crazy though. That the frustration that my dude is even showing is an example of how frustrating it can be at this motherfucker. It's weird nowadays.
You bitches are stupid. You know what I'm saying?
I think they not stupid. I think
They retarded. That's the word. Y'all fucking retarded.
Well,
Y'all
they-
unstable creatures.
yeah,
Nah,
they-
fuck that.
they
Y'all
fucking-
unstable creatures, man.
Yeah, no, but that's facts. That has never changed.
A bitch will come outside butt ass naked. You stare. Why the fuck are you staring at me? You savage. You lying. You animal.
Yeah.
Bitch, put some clothes on.
You animal.
You know what women in other countries do when they don't want niggas to look at them and drool over them?
What they do?
They put on clothes that cover up. They put on dresses
Yeah.
that cover up. They have dresses that cover up their cleavage, cover up the titty area,
No,
cover
they
up
don't.
the
Do
ass
they
area.
really? Do they really cover
And
themselves
they don't
up?
wear tight shit real tight so you can see the fucking clit
Right.
poking out. They wear
Right.
shit that's long, it covers up everything, and it's not tight. It's loose fitting. So that's a way to respect their husbands too.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
No, stop playing.
I'm not
They-
playing.
they
do
do
it,
shit like
do
that?
it look like I'm playing?
No.
That's the way to
I think you
respect their
serious.
husband,
I think
man.
you serious.
That's the way they respect their fucking husbands. They got a husband at the crib. They not going to gym and all this and outside and grocery shopping to look for some dick.
Now look, a woman can go to. I'm not going to go so far that a woman can't wear Spanx and shit like that.
Fuck that. She can't wear that shit. Bitch, you can't wear that shit. You and me, you gotta wear a wedding dress anywhere you go, stupid asshole. No,
I got all that in the
no. Fuck off me. Get the fuck off me, man. Bitch, you gotta wear a wedding dress everywhere you go.
This nigga's a trip.
Hey, look, when we used to go, look.
And bring the vows with you too, bitch.
Look. When we used to go swimming as a kid, my mom, my dad, man, my mom was swimming with some shorts and a full shirt on.
Yeah.
She went swimming with some shorts and a full, and not because my dad told her to,
Yeah.
but out of respect. She's swimming in a whole shirt
Yeah.
and shorts.
Yeah.
She not gonna have the thongs where you can see all the ass clapping, the titties hanging out.
Right.
He didn't tell her
about
to.
living her best life and shit.
My father did not tell her, you better, no, she decided on her own, I'm gonna swim in a shirt and some shorts.
Hell yeah.
So no one else, no women who goes swimming can come up with that logic. How about I wear shorts? You know, I'm not saying that's wrong to swim in a bikini.
Right.
Not at all.
Right.
But how come my mom is the only woman I know of in this world who decided to put on a shirt and shorts?
They gonna hit you with the simple answer of she's old school. They make it seem like that principle and that thought process is wrong because it's something that older generations did. It can't be that maybe older people or older generations or other generations had respect for themselves and others around them and didn't just live for themselves and didn't just think about their own what only fits them and their need and their satisfaction and their happiness. They thought about their men. They thought about how this would represent themselves, how this would represent their family, how this represents the community. You know what I'm saying? People thought a little bit maybe. I don't know. It could be something like that.
And it also depends on what's your definition of old school. Because I'm young
Yeah.
and my mom's only 16 years older than me.
But see, they gonna just they don't have to have a definition. They do so broad. They'll say this ain't 50 years ago. This ain't 100 years ago. It don't have. All they saying is that this thinking, they don't want it no longer to apply. So old school could be literally 10 years ago. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just whatever is different than what they think now. It's
No,
old
you
school.
right. You right. Because these bitches, I ain't gonna lie. yesterday is old to bitches.
You know what I'm
Because
saying?
when I get into an argument with bitches
Yeah.
and I do some shit, and then I be like, but yesterday you just did this.
Why
She's
you
like, why
bringing
you bring
up
old
old
shit? Why you bringing up old shit? Old? It was yesterday.
You know what I'm saying?
It's old.
It's old,
How?
nigga. You want to
How?
move on?
It happened 26 hours ago. How is it old?
But
How
my
I'm bringing up old
but
shit?
let her bring up some old shit.
Shit
and
from
that
16 years ago,
That
yeah.
shit's relevant and it's
Yeah,
deep and it
yeah.
needs some shit and you better kill.
Yeah, she
feel me?
bring up something I did on my first birthday, 1994.
Yeah, nigga.
Bitch, we wasn't
Yeah.
together back
nigga,
then.
she didn't even know who the fuck you was, but it hurt her. You know that shit.
My bitch got mad last night. She said, "How come you don't take pictures of me? This and that, boom, boom." I'm like, what the fuck? Pictures of you? Pictures? You want some pictures? I got pornos.
You know what I'm saying?
Me and you. I got the videos, but you.
Yeah, right.
I got that. I got that. You want some of that? You want some of that?
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Part
The
two.
fuck?
Part two.
Part 2 coming up. Don't go nowhere.
God damn.